Just side, am I the only one who thinks this deck building set is gonna be whack as hell, chat? Like, I'm kind of hoping they just like cancel this. Like, this deck building pack just looks. I mean, we have like Eevee archetype, waifu, like rich. I don't know. It seems what's it called. Hold on, it's too. Okay, let's see what this. Let's see what they do. I don't really understand why they're ritual based. The fighter deck. No, it's not it. No. It's not interesting. It's not even interesting. That like I don't even what did that like the Eevee one's kind of cute, I guess, because you get like 7 materials or something. But like they're not even interesting. Like this definitely seems like a really bad deck building pack. And I'll say this: history says that I'm going to be wrong, because if deck building packs have taught us nothing, it's that you cannot judge these archetypes by. You can't just stereo them. You can't. Because no one would have thought Sky Striker would have been that broken. No one, like, all the Eldritch cards just looked okay. Like, the deck building packs, no one said Brave was broken. Like, the deck building packs are just different. They're honestly just built different. I think it's just because they are made specifically to be competitive, as opposed to, like, Melfi, where it's just like, all right, if they're competitive, okay, I guess. But, like, no, these are actually supposed to be meta. Prank Kids. I mean, Prank Kids were arguably okay when they came out, but then they got Meow Mew, and I was just like, all right, this shit's broken now. They are built different. Like, literally, no memes. And Gage was insane. Okay, but no. My point was, who said that Sky Striker would be like best, like arguably like top 3 deck ever when those cards first were revealed? Because I feel like the answer is nobody. Like, show me the person who said that, chat. Who was like, yo, this is gonna be. Because I looked at them and I was like, hold on. So there's only spells. You can't activate any of them when you have a monster in the main monster zone. So like the entire deck just like lives and dies off of Link 1s. Like, this shit seemed bad, you know. And then boom. Top Sky Striker isn't top 3 ever. Stop it. From a competitive success level, actually, Jib, I'm not talking about from power, but like from a competitive success level, it actually is. So like, probably doesn't. I'm not. I mean, no. If you look at like the accomplishments, like Sky Striker might have the most accomplishments like ever. You know what I mean? Like, what deck has stood the test of time this well? I mean, people probably would have argued Burning Abyss, but like, I mean, Sky Striker did almost win nationals somehow. It's LeBron. You know, just saying. This will go second deck because he's playing Kaijus and Slayer. I mean, Slayer just breaks the entire board by itself, but Chaos Dragons, not even close, son. Okay, Slayer for the Link. Oh, or not. What? That was whack. You're supposed to Slayer the Link and then send the Evil Twin. Whatever. What did he just do? The equip monster cannot be destroyed by artifacts during your main phase. Special summon 1. Also, like, didn't understand these equip cards when I first read them. Although I have been thinking it would be really cool if we got an archetype that revolved around equips. Because I always thought that Raphael's Guardians got like they got like the short end of the stick, chat. Like, I want a good equip deck. And like, I don't know, maybe Inferno Board's supposed to be that deck. But like the way that this card reads, the equip monster cannot be destroyed by card. It's really weird because usually the first line of equip cards, chat, say what they can be equipped to. Like, we don't really get cards that are printed like this. This is the way that this card is written, chat. Is written like a card from like DM or something like that, like Snatch Steel. Or not even Snatch Steal. Usually, the first line on Equips chat is what the card can be equipped to. Target one face up, monster your opponent, like something like that. This card just says the equipped monster cannot be. I'm like, wait, so does it equip to my monster? I'm like, what does that mean? You know what I mean? Like, yeah, I was like, bro, how do I activate this card? That's what I thought. I was like, what the hell do I, like, I'm like, how do I activate this card? It doesn't tell me. This is not how, like, Yu-Gi-Oh cards are supposed to be written. They're supposed to say, activate this card by targeting one Noble Knight monster, and then blah, 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 whatever the effect is. This one just says, like, oh, monster can't, like, what? Like, write this shit like you write other cards. During your main phase, and then it just goes into what it does. It doesn't tell me what I can equip it to. You can special summon one Mikanko monster from your hand or deck with a different original name than the equipped monster. Oh, so you just equipped it to anything and then summon anything that's not what it's equipped to. That's kind of cool. Make that for Eldritch. Nah, we only got one monster. Never mind. If you do equipped it with this, so you equipped it to your opponent's monster, and then you summon one from your deck. So yo, it's like a teleport. It's an emergency teleport in an equipped. Konami, please stop making emergency teleports. And then the equip goes onto your bot. That's what is this card? Is a re-equipped, and then you return the first monster. Oh my god, this card is insane. Wow. It actually deserves to be an ultra rare. I'm shocked. It actually deserves to be an... So you equipped it to an opponent's monster. You E-Telly for anything in your deck. Then you re-equipped it to your monster and then bounce the opponent's monster. Yo, this card is actually insane. I'm not saying that this shitty archetype is like going to be good or anything. I still don't think it's that... But like, this card seems really nice. I just wish they weren't waifus. Why couldn't they just be guardians? It also has no restrictions. Well, I mean, you mean after you play it? The restriction is that you have to play a Mikanko. So, you know, because I'm like, bro, can I just play this in Eldritch? Like, no, you actually have to have a Mikanko. So, you know, if they make a good Mikanko monster, then this could be like, yo, press 1 if already broken engine, limit to 1. Because I could actually like totally see that. This could become like Draco back. If they actually just make like a Mikanko that's like very splashable, this could just become an engine. Where you go second, target an opponent's monster, summon your random Mikanko, bounce their monster, and then just like Link or something like that. I don't know. I can see an engine of this deck going in Libromancers and extra rituals to reveal. And another free disruption. What do you do after that, though? Because, like, I don't know what the rest of them do. Also, it's Kaiju again. If this card becomes equipped with an equip card, you add an equip. But, like, how, though? How did this card get attached to her if it was on the other one, chat? I'm kind of confused. Hold on, let me see if I can figure it out. Okay. He activated some sort of... This is probably like a rotor or something. Special summon a Mikanko from your hand, ignoring summoning conditions, but return it to the hand during your opponent's end phase. I don't like cards like this. I don't like cards that special summon from the hand. I just don't like that. I like from the deck. Broken shit. During your main phase, banish this card, send a Mikanko from your deck to the graveyard. Oh, you can summon the ritual. Oh, never mind. Wait, so it's a ritual deck that doesn't ritual summon? You just cheat out the ritual? Well, that makes me think kind of differently. Because I was like, why does this deck have a ritual? That's so random. So, but you don't actually ritual summon. That's kind of cool. It's Drytron. Wait, what the hell? What? You just did 10,000 battle damage. What just happened? Okay, activate. I always call this card Arms Hole, but it's not called Arms Hole. It's called that's the OCG name. Hidden Armory. Hidden Armory. This can't be an N archetype card, is it? I feel like this is like some old ass card from like Magic Ruler or something. Oh, I can't tell what it does. Cannot be destroyed by battle. Also, your opponent takes any battle damage you would take from this card. But why didn't he take any damage though? It's a U-Bell deck. Did anyone know what that equip card was? Also, this deck seems like it has to blind second. The way he's playing it seems like it has to blind second, right? Like it can't go first. If you're gonna play it this way with like the OTKs and stuff. Armory Arm. Wait, what did I say? Did I say Hidden Armory? It's not Armory Arm, Jib. That's a damn synchro. It is Hidden Armory. You got me thinking. Yeah, you got me thinking. It's like Armory. It's like Armory Arm. Chat. Maybe I should have found out what the. It's not. No, that you're literally proving my point, Big Pimpin'. You cannot just find out what the cards do. Otherwise, what you're implying is that like no one read any Brave cards when everyone read the Brave cards. Everyone was like, this sucks. But then when someone figured them out, they were like, it's broken. You cannot just read deck building archetypes. Like that doesn't they don't. You're not gonna understand, I guess, like how Konami wants them to function. You can read every single BP never read tennies. Not as no, it is cap. Or no, it's not cap. Yeah, it's not cap. Sorry. With the deck building archetype specifically, you cannot just look at them and read the cards and be like, yep, this sucks. This is good. This is like, I'm telling you. Otherwise, chat, we can go back. We can look at what people said about Eldritch and Sky Striker. People were not like, yo, these are gonna be like, these archetypes are gonna be good for like 5 years. No one said that. No one said that. People might say one card is good, but they're not like collectively, you know. Jib, go back and look at what people said about Eldritch. I don't remember what I said about Eldritch, but there's no way in hell I was like, yeah, this archetype's gonna be good for like 5 years. Because all the traps float. I definitely didn't say that. Slayer. Oh, Harold, I've never seen that. Hi, Spy Fox. How are you? Jib knows every day. Yeah, like DDD. DDD. The meta for like a week. And then Pac was like, I'm done with this shit. I'm playing real deck now. I'm implying that you would need that I don't think you need to read the cards. You just need someone to figure out the cards. Okay, hold on. Is this how this deck wins? Because this is looking real gusto-y. Is this like how the deck actually wins, chat? You kaiju your opponent and then you just attack into like kaiju? Because I used to play a deck like that. And it used to play God, it was like a kaiju one-shot deck. It's like hella gimmicky. You know what I mean? And like this playstyle only works against bad players, by the way. Or the second people figure out what you're doing, it will never work against them. So like I guess maybe it could be good in tournament. You know what I mean? Because like, yeah, usually it works one time and then it never works again. Period. Yeah, this is looking like real like gusto type deck. Here is that equip spell. Double-edged sword. Well, its name implies that both players take damage. It's from Ignition Assault. Oh, the equipped monster gains 2,000 attack. So you put it on your opponent's monster. Also, both players take any battle damage. Thank you very much, Kai the Highland, coming through with the Twitch resubscription. That is 10 months in a row of grown-ass manliness. I appreciate that support, my friend. Almost a full year. So I can't really break down 10 months into a year, but almost a full year of grown-ass manliness. I appreciate that support. The equipped monster gains 2,000 attack. Also, both players take any battle damage. Okay, so it's just saying your opponent also takes damage. If you take 2,000 or more battle damage, send this card to the graveyard. But why didn't he take any battle damage then, chat? Like, I'm so confused. Or does, like, the ritual... Because the ritual just says both players take damage. So, like, why didn't they both take damage? because of the ritual. What's the name of this archetype? Mikanko or something like that? The ritual says no. Oh, this is my new deck, by the way, Flax. It's Pure Therion. Mikanko. I'm trying hard to, like, dive deep into this ideology of, like, playing a trap deck. Or making anything into a trap deck. This is not the final build. The final build's on DB. Let's see. Play Lair. Now this deck has an Omni Negate, so by default it's more appropriate for this format because that's an Omni Negate. It just says also your opponent takes any battle damage, so you never take any. I thought it said your opponent also takes battle damage. It says any damage, so they take all of it. Okay, all right, okay, that's what I wasn't under. I was like, what? Okay. That's it. This deck seems really, 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 like, it's cute, chat, like, watching these duels, but this is so gimmicky, though. I mean, yeah, this is like, I can't, the question is, can you see this working 16 times at an event, chat? Because that's what you need. You need to basically trick your opponent 16 times. That's 8 rounds of Swiss, or 8 wins. That's what you need to, like, top a Weiss. Can you trick your opponent 16 times? Like, you know, you don't need to trick your opponent with Sprite or Tier Element. You just beat them with broken cards. This deck feels like it has to trick the opponent into, like, letting them win. Why do you need an Omni Negate this format? I just want one. I just want one. You know? I don't know. I don't know. I played Lair Flax. I tried playing Lair on Edo Pro. I had the absolute, first off, I wasn't playing that Overroot card, and then I got mind locked. And I had, like, just the worst experience. I would open games where, like, I didn't have Lair of Darkness, and I had, like, Tour Guide, and it's like, what does this do? And then I wasn't able to get, like, I would not have the Ties of the Brethren. I just didn't like it. It just didn't work for me. You know what I mean? Like, at all. I don't know. Yeah, that's the problem. Is, like, this can win a game, but can it win a match? And I think that's why they have it at fun tier. Here's the deck, by the way. Like, there are certain decks, chat, that, like, you can't beat your opponent twice doing it. And okay, if I play you, like, I'm gonna make you go first. You have 6 Kaijus and Slayer in the main deck. You literally have 25% of your deck that doesn't work if you go first. And Nib, which is even another card that, like, 2, 4, 5, 8, 10, 25% of the deck just doesn't work if you go first, if you make them go first. So a quarter of your cards are just dead. So I just make you go first. And then you don't do anything. Then I just kill your ass. Actually, no, it's even more. Because equips don't do anything. I mean, like, this equip card doesn't do anything if you go first. So that's like 12. I feel like Kaiju... Yo, press 1 if, like, literally half of this deck doesn't do anything if you make them go first. Because Kaiju Slumber doesn't do anything. I didn't even know Equip card don't do... Like, I feel like literally half this deck doesn't do anything if you just make them go first. I mean, there's, like, decks that have to play go second cards. But then it's like, this is literally just, like, the entire deck is just go second. So, there you go, chat. Cute.